Good morning, family and friends, and welcome to Sunday's Diner. This is Trick Daddy's restaurant located in Miami Gardens, Florida. So we were standing in line waiting until the restaurant opened at 11 a.m. and they brought out the menus for us to choose our orders. And they later came back and took our orders, which was very, very fast and quick and efficient. And as you can tell, the line is getting extremely long. We did get there early because, of course, I didn't want to be standing in a long line. So, yeah, I mean, they were definitely coming. And thank God it was a beautiful day outside as well. So, again, the line moved very quickly once the doors opened at 11 a.m. We got inside, sat down just for a minute, guys. I mean, a minute before they were calling our numbers and letting us know that our order was ready. So everything was fast, quick, and efficient. Everyone was nice from the manager to the staff. All right. So this here is what was purchased, which was the fried ribs, snapper and fries, mac and cheese, collard greens, candy yams, fries, banana pudding, the blue drink, and rice, yellow rice, and then shrimp rice. And yeah, everything was great. So I've already blessed my food. So I'm going to start out, guys, with these fried ribs. Now, I've had fried ribs and I've prepared fried ribs. I love fried ribs. I've just never had the fried pork ribs. But let me just say this. Those fried pork ribs were the ish. They were delicious. For real, for real. I mean, the batter was perfect. The seasoning was just on point. It was not too much. It was just absolutely perfect. So, of course, now, Trick, I'm going to go on and do me a fried rib dupe. I'm going to do me a dupe. Yes, sometime this week, I'm going to do me a video on fried ribs. It was just that memorable. And that blue drink was really, really good as well. It reminded me of my drink machine that I had in the salon. So these ribs, though, guys, were they were just good. It was tender, cooked to perfection. It was wonderful. And now let's talk about these greens. The greens were really, really, really good. Now, I'm not used to putting anything sweet in my greens, and I don't take anything away from anybody that does. I'm open to always trying something new and different. I say that, but I ain't never tried the catfish and spaghetti yet. But at any rate, I ate the greens. The greens were good. They did taste like they had a little sugar in it, like, in Atlanta. I noticed in Georgia, their greens are a little sweet as well. But, baby, all I can tell you is that it was good. And the greens, I can tell they were pressure cooked. I don't believe those greens were boiled. I just don't. They taste like they were pressure cooked. They look like they were pressure cooked. So, yeah, and those sweet potatoes, they were perfected also. I mean, they were just cooked to perfection. You know how sometimes you can overcook a sweet potato and it'll be a little bit on the mushy side? Well, this still held its form. And that's what I like. I like for mine to hold its shape. And it held its shape, plus all of the seasonings that was on it. You know, I could taste definitely a little bit of the cinnamon. I think it was a little bit of the nutmeg. Maybe a little nutmeg. I don't know. I just love nutmeg. So, but it was perfect. It was truly, truly perfect, guys. It really was. And so now I am going to go ahead and give this hero snapper. Now look at that snapper, guys. Look at that snapper. That's a fillet snapper on top of that. So that snapper, let me tell you guys, baby, whoever that cook is, Trick, go on and get that fella a raise, or the young lady a raise, because, or both of them, however many you got back there, go on and give them a little old raise, baby, because they are doing the MOST back there in that kitchen. They really and truly are. That snapper was almost some of the best snapper I've had. I mean, when I say to perfection, it was cooked to perfection, guys. It really and truly was. I truly did enjoy that sauce. And I'm assuming that the sauce was for the chicken. I'm sorry, not the chicken, but for the fish. Um, I really don't know what the name of the sauce was, but all I can tell you is that it did have a mustard base. It was a mustard based sauce. So that's why I'm assuming that it was for the snapper. So together it was just absolutely divine. And I just ain't never had no snapper fillet that nice and thick and juicy. Honestly, guys, I'm telling you the truth. It was wonderful. Truly wonderful. So I truly did enjoy that. I know there's a few more things on the menu that when I go back, I'll have to try. Which one was my smothered turkey wings. I definitely want to give that a shot. And that old T-bone and see what that's like. But for the most part, I mean, can we say the portions of the food was amazing? That was enough for 2 people to eat on throughout the course of a day. And then the next morning. So when I say the portions were right on, the portions were right on. I mean, really. He gives you more than enough food, and every meal comes with your choice of rice. You can either get yellow rice, peas and rice, or a shrimp rice. And then you also get 2 sides. So I think for the price point, baby, you cannot go wrong. You really and truly can't go wrong at Sunday's Eatery. You can't do it. So the last thing I think I am going to try from this smorgasbord meal is the pork chops. That's the last thing I want to give a try and see how that comes out. Yeah, the pork chop is the last thing. Oh, and the mac and cheese. I didn't try the mac and cheese. So we're going to try a little bit of the mac and cheese. And I am going to try that, a piece of that pork chop. And just kind of see how that tastes. As you can see, baby, I'm still going in on those greens, right? Mm-hmm. That's just how it is. So let me cut me a piece of this here pork chop and let you guys know exactly how this pork chop tastes. Now, I can only imagine this pork chop to be as good as this fried rib. And you see that fried rib, the remnants of that fried rib right there. So, yeah, there we go. There we go. Look how beautiful that is, and crispity. I mean, when I say crispity, baby, it's crispity. Yes, yes, and yes. And the mac and cheese, guys, I'm just going to be honest. The mac and cheese was just okay to me. Um, it takes a lot to kind of win me over with the mac and cheese in the first place because I'm not a real mac and cheese eater. So, I don't know what it would take to really and truly win me over. But this was just okay to me. On a scale from 1 to 10, the mac and cheese, I would give it about, I would give the mac and cheese probably about a good 7. Everything else was a good 10. Everything else. Now, the only thing I didn't taste on the camera also was the banana pudding. So I will let you know that I did taste the banana pudding, and the banana pudding was okay. It was a little sweet for me, even though I love sweet. It was a little sweet for me and just too creamy. It just wasn't old school like I was expecting. It was good, but it just wasn't old school like I was expecting. So on a scale from 1 to 10 for the banana pudding, I definitely give that about a 5. But other than that, my whole experience at Sunday's Eatery is definitely a 10. And I will definitely go back. This time I will have a rental for sure. So, yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching me and joining me with my review on Sunday's Eatery. Like I said, guys, if you're in the Miami area and Miami Gardens is within your reach, definitely check out Sunday's Eatery, guys. Trig Daddy has done a wonderful, wonderful job. It's not a big place. You can't go in there, sit down, and post up or anything like that. But hey, you'll love, love, love your food. Okay? So until the next time, guys, love you. Remain sweet and kind. And bye for now.